smirks on the sideline as well. The Detroit Pistons come into this one after the win against the Bulls in Chicago. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
Yeah, ran away with that game, mainly in part because of their offense.
Yeah, the ball movement and player movement, so crisp and sharp, and it led to a lot of high-quality shots for him.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Aldridge out there with Evan Turner. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then there's Len. And the dunk by Lopez.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Here's Schroeder after the basket by Las Vegas. Passes to Len. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. And they get it back. They recover. It's yet again, and that's 2 points on the layup. And here's Las Vegas, fresh from a win against Portland.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
And Greg, sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
Now here's Turner. A 17-point game for him in the win against Chicago.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game. And Evan Turner is one of those guys, he just gives you a little bit of everything. I mean, he can play multiple positions, handles the ball, he can pass it, shoot it. Kind of a Swiss Army jackknife who uses multiple tools to his advantage.
Now here's Lopez, currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Korver, good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Nash outside. The machine passes to Nash. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nash has got himself on the board with 3 there. For Detroit, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Korver kicks it over to Schroeder. Aldridge with a screen on Nash. And it's Schroeder missing. Las Vegas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. The machine passes to Okafor to the right side. Inside, out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Let's pop over to our 2K leaderboard to see which power forwards and centers have had the most productive last month offensively. Second, LaMarcus Aldridge.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their method, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed. Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Len. And it's Kurlenko with the rebound. Soft touch off the glass. The machine's got his second bucket tonight.
What a pass. Nash showing you excellent court vision there.
Len with a screen on Nash. Schroeder with the ball. Guarded now by Nash. Tries from 16, and the shot is long. Las Vegas, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And there's the pass to the machine. They get the rebound. Stolen by Len. And here's the fast break. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Nash kicks to Okafor. Pass to the machine. The 10-footer. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, terrific Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Here's what Las Vegas has got going right now. Ryan Anderson is checked in for Okafor. The Mavericks sub in for Nance. The Pistons trailing. Now Schroeder. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Aldridge up on top. Gets an open look and hits.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Maverick passes to the machine. His fourth miss of the game. He's made 3. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Turner kicks to Aldridge. The shot no good. And it's Las Vegas the other way. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of beat is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
Shot clock at 6. They get it back. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. The machine passes to Karolinko. Turner dishes to Schroeder. Len kicks to Korver. Outside Turner. Len with a screen on Karolinko. Shots good by Turner.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. For Las Vegas, they've shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Guys, Bargnani was compared to several other international players when he came out. Some said he was Nowitzki. Others thought he might be more like Yao Ming in terms of impact. Ming was the only other player taken 1 overall who had never played high school or college here.
Now here's Payton. An 11-point game for him in the win against Chicago. Picked by Bargnani. Payton drives in. It's deflected. Las Vegas leading by 3. And going back to international comparisons, Bargnani was keeping some pace with Nowitzki over his first 5 years. But that's when the injury bug laid into him. And that's not been the case.
You know, Bargnani was really starting to play great on the offensive end. And defensively, he started to make an impact. But Nowitzki, on the other hand, just kept rising all the way to that true Hall of Fame status. Bargnani still searching.
Here's what Las Vegas has got going right now. Evans comes in for Ryan Anderson. And it's Crawford in for the machine. Las Vegas again missing. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Looking at the Pistons, Kevin, let's see how they performed over the last month in the NBA League ranking. 4th in free throw percentage, 8th in steals, and they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And talking about how consistent they've been at the foul line. So often it's an afterthought, but the good teams find a way to make teams pay for sending them to the free throw line. That's been a key all season.
It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. .144 left to play in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Maverick passes to Buddington. And the wide open shot from Evans. Rebound, Detroit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Payton drives in. And a wide open look for Lee. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Crawford's got his first points of the night.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Anderson's checked in. The Pistons shooting just 35% to start the game. Payton kicks to Lee. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Boy, for Jamal Crawford, guys, it's been a really good career. Not many guys can maintain his level of quickness after 15 years in the league. I mean, but last season, he finally started to show a little wear and tear.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And back to Crawford last season, he was down in field goal and three-point percentage. Plus, he battled with a calf injury that ultimately kept him out of 17, 18 games late in the year.
Yeah, Kevin, but his deep range spread the floor when he was out there. He still has that presence about him that you have to honor him. And he also hits some very timely shots. A dangerous assassin who always needs to be accounted for.
Now, here is Bargnani. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And it's Lee, that time on the assist by O'Neal. Now it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
And LaMarcus Aldridge, the franchise player on this team, without question. He talked about the
in every aspect, you know.
Greg, does that acceptance come with putting a whole lot more pressure on yourself? And if so, what does that do to LaMarcus Aldridge's game?
You know, Kevin, that's what's going to be so interesting to find out. Some players, you know, they really relish in that situation. They rise to that occasion. Others, I don't want to say they wilt under the pressure, but they're just not comfortable in that environment. And in the NBA, you get to do it on TV and in front of thousands in person.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pistons?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for Las Vegas, they've got Corey Brewer, Nash out there with Buttinger. Then there's Chris Anderson, and it's Okafor in at center. Nash kicks to Anderson. Here's Okafor. He feeds it to Buttinger. And that misses. That would have put him up. And, well, Detroit shooting 39% from the floor at their best. Lee outside. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And there's the feed to Anderson. Here's Aldridge. The teardrop falls in. Now it's a 5-point Piston lead.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh, no, oh, no, oh, yeah, shot.
There's a bucket. Good. Brewer's got his first 2 points of the night.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Kicks it to Payton. On the wing, Turner. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there. And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas. Well, it was a slow start to his rookie year for Payton, but he came along very strong.
Yeah, it looked really good for the Magic down the stretch. Even recorded his first triple-double. I think there will be more of those in his career.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Las Vegas. The machine comes in for Chase Buttinger. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Guys, for Payton, so many were talking him up as the best point guard of the class early, but it's never easy to adjust to the NBA speed, and it just took him a little bit of time.
And it's Schroeder missing.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all with a block. Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Anderson passes to the machine. Las Vegas again missing.
And guys, I think the next big step for Elfrid Payton is going to be hitting his shot right. I mean, he has the tools to be an impact guard, but it's hard to create when you can't keep keep teams honest from deep.
Shooter kicks to Lynn. Shot from 12. No luck. Excellent D there from Okafor. Las Vegas trails by 7. Nash the pass to the machine. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. And that's 11 points for the machine. The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Aldridge a screen. Shooter kicks to Aldridge. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Aldridge has got the lead up to 7 now for Detroit.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
There's Schroeder. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe. And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's what Las Vegas has got going right now. Robin Lopez is checked in for Okafor, and Kirilenko's subbed in for Brewer. Len dishes to Aldridge. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Nash kicks to Lopez. Left side Anderson. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. The machine, again, Las Vegas score.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Aldridge with a screen on Kirilenko. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And it's 8 points for Evan Turner. Nash kicks to Anderson. Turner comes with the double team. Len grabs the board. Pistons leading by 6. Feeds it to Schroeder. The tray, and he gets it to go. Schroeder's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, for the past few seasons, guys, Detroit have been a team that struggled to punish teams from the perimeter. Last year, that was not the case. They showed dramatic improvement in being a threat from behind the arc.
As you said, the Pistons became a team that could hurt you from deep. They set a franchise record for most makes per game and almost 9 made threes per contest.
And it wasn't like Detroit was forcing it. I mean, they were just good at shooting the 3. I mean, they finished in the top 10 in the NBA in both total three-pointers made and three-point percentage.
Here's what Las Vegas has got going right now. Evans, he's checked in for Anderson. Crawford comes in for the machine. The Mavericks subbed in for Steve Nash. Kirilenko the pass to Maverick. It's Crawford with the drive, and he gets the bucket.
Aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Korver, good. Korver's got 10 points.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Crawford, no luck. Detroit leading by 11. And it's Korver in the corner. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Crawford kicks to Lopez. Stolen by Bargnani. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. Shots good from Bargnani.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here's Crawford. Here's Lopez. And that one is hammered home.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Ray. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
But they'll get another chance. And the call will be against Robin Lopez.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Both teams will make substitutions. Payton dishes to O'Neal. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Payton drives in. 6 on the shot clock. Detroit, no good that time either.
Very tough when you have that good of a look. The defense caught a break there because he missed.
It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Budinger.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss. You know, it's really quite amazing when you look at Chase Budinger. I mean, statistically, he was the same player last year as when he was a rookie across every category. Even smaller categories like steals and blocks, almost identical output 5 seasons apart.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And going back to Chase Budinger, a terrific athlete with a plus shooting streak. He definitely has some talent, but Greg, his inability to play consistent defense and his subpar ball handling have capped his career minutes at around 20 a game.
Yeah, and that's why he was a second-round pick way back when. I mean, scouts knew he was a somewhat talented player, but just not a complete.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Maverick passes to Budinger. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That drops.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Pistons have shot 6 of 7 at the line, and he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
They struggled a bit at the line earlier, but they found a nice comfort zone there now here in the second. They've been red hot from the stripe.
Payton kicks to Bargnani. Villar with the rebound. Up in time, and the release was beat. So we've reached the end.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. They never trailed by more than 3. And time now to send you back.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. One guy has been getting it done as the machine.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. They've got Kyle Korver, then out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Turner. Dishes it to Schroeder. Aldridge with a screen on Okafor. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the shot falls short this time. Las Vegas trails by 8. Lopez a screen. Pass to the machine. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 7th assist in the game.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Schroeder. Cannot hit. Nash with some nice D. Las Vegas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the pass to the machine. Rejected by Len. And they'll keep possession. Fires the 3. Shot is off. And the Pistons now going the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The dish to Korver. Len with a screen on Nash. Schroeder passes to Len from 11 feet away. Aldridge misses.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
A 15-footer. Rebound, Detroit. Len's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Schroeder with the ball. Guarded now by Nash. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 14 points in the game for Kyle Korver.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Kyle Korver, a true laser. I mean, the most efficient catch-and-shoot jump shooter in the league, and maybe in league history. He tallied the 2nd ever 50-50-90 season a year ago.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Las Vegas.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Korver gets a wide open look. Drops in the tray. And now it's an 11-point Detroit lead.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And Korver now in his 13th season in the NBA. Last season was his best ever, especially shooting.
Yeah, and he credits all of his improvement to the advanced off-season training regimen. Extremely dedicated. He moved his family to Santa Barbara to be closer to his trainer, and it's paid off.
You know, another point of contention between every NBA fan is whether or not the age restriction is a good thing. Some want it increased, others want it gone altogether. You know, for me, it's a matter of whether or not you as a team feel that that player can make an impact on your roster.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
To the inside. Here's the machine. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got assist number 8 now on the night. Pistons leading by 10. And there are arguments, Clark, on both sides for the NBA and the age restriction it has currently right now. Having one seems to help the level of play overall, but I think there's some improvements that can be made.
Yeah, with the D-League coming into its own, though, Kevin, the discussion has opened up again. NBA teams used to not have a place for high school players. The D-League could serve in that regard now. But having a restriction is something that I think has helped the NBA. I actually would like to see it be 20 years old.
Me too. And it's Crawford, top of the key. Here's the machine. Rebounded by Korver. Korver's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He kicks to Schroeder. Aldridge with a screen on Nash. Over in the corner, Turner. And another 3 for Detroit.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Detroit leading by 13. Schroeder with the ball. Guarded now by Nash.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Nash. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's right around 5 points a night, 16 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Here's what Las Vegas has got going right now. Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Okafor. Anderson comes in for the machine. The Mavericks subbed in for Nash. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Detroit?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Pass to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And that one's good by Aldridge.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Las Vegas trails by 14.
Detroit, come on, shoot!
Here's Maverick. Lopez a screen. Inside. Here's Evans. Rebound, Detroit. Land's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And here's Korver from the arc. Korver missing again. And here's Las Vegas. Deep 2 from Crawford. Rebounded by Korver.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Bargnani has checked in for Alex Len. Lee comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Peyton in for Dennis Schroeder. Here is a list of the NBA's most adept passing teams this season. These are your assist leaders.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
Well, we know prior to last season, the Pistons handed the car keys over to Stan Van Gundy. He had some early hiccups, but overall, I think they're headed in the right direction. He's a proven winning coach in the NBA.
Budinger against Peyton. Crowder with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. Second shot opportunity. Payton gets the bucket. Payton's got his first basket of the night.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And he gets it to go. Well, with Coach Stan Van Gundy, it was a very successful first year in Detroit. He's a guy who's going to build around defense. That's been his MO.
And Van Gundy has always been a defensive first type guy, Kevin. I mean, the last 30 years, he has probably the best defensive efficiency for a career as a coach, and his teams always play with great emphasis on that side of the ball.
And the shot is good. Buttinger's got 10 points in the game.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Payton dishes to Aldridge. Evans with some nice D.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And Buttinger gets it to go. Pistons leading by 13. Payton kicks to Lee. Picked by Bargnani. Back to Payton. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Payton's got his third basket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And Buttinger gets it to go. Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Pass to Crowder. He dishes it to Payton. Here's Lee outside. They grab their own miss. Aldridge misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Buttinger, rebound, Detroit. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Crowder, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Anderson, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Kirilenko comes in for Ryan Anderson. 52 seconds left in the third. And there's Bargnani on the assist from Crowder. Bargnani's got 7 points.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top. As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both good from the line that time. Pistons leading by 10. Now here's Payton. He's got 6. He feeds it to Aldridge. Drills the baseline jumper. Aldridge has got 4 points this quarter.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Detroit's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. The machine is out there with Nash, and there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Okafor, and it's Kirilenko in at the 3 spot. Okafor sets the pick for Nash. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. It's stolen by Korver. Here's Len. Soft touch off the glass. Len's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pistons. Here's the machine. Shot is off. Korver with the defensive effort.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Shooter passes to Turner. Len dishes to Korver. There's a screen. Now the feed to Turner. And it's Emeka Okafor with the rebound. Okafor's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Just absolute domination in this one for the machine. He has 23 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Andrei Kirilenko. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Schroeder kicks to Len. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Pistons leading by 13. There's a good screen. Schroeder kicks to Korver. Off target from three-point range. Now Las Vegas shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. The machine. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. That's 29 points for the machine.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Schroeder with the ball. Guarded now by Nash. Schroeder kicks to Korver. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Korver's got 14 points here in the second half. Over to the left wing. Here's the machine. Again, Las Vegas score.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Schroeder passes to Korver. Kicks it to Schroeder. Ran a screen. Off the pick. And that one's good. Schroeder. And the Pistons lead by 11.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Crawford, no luck.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Korver kicks to Turner. Misses the three.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
As a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
That's good from Lopez. You look at the numbers for Robin Lopez, Clark, they won't blow you away, but his impact is a lot bigger, I think.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's unselfish as a player, does all the little things. He's not focused on his numbers or shot attempts, and that's a welcome deal for coaches and teammates. He just wants to help his crew win.
Shot's good by Turner. Las Vegas trails by 11. Shot from 16, and that misses everything.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Just a fantastic game for Len. 11 rebounds and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
What a season for Alex Len last year. Came in looking to find a spot for the team, and he made huge jumps in his game.
And I think it correlated with his minutes going up as well. I mean, played a lot more minutes, and he's a very complete big guy. With the added minutes, the production has gone up as expected.
You know, you can expect young big men to improve over time, but I didn't think anyone expected Len to jump ahead so fast. And a final remark, guys, on Len. I mean, his defense was the big benefactor. I mean, he was a force in the paint and developed into a really solid rim protector.
Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Turner, no good.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Crawford dishes to Lopez. Nash with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Nash has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Las Vegas. Their passes to Turner. With some art. On the wing, Korver. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Las Vegas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And then Okafor slams it in.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Schroeder with the ball. Guarded now by Nash. Korver missing again.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. The time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now here's Okafor. Defended by Crowder.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
And the numbers back it up, Greg. I mean, he's brought his hard hat and mean mentality to the glass with him today.
Chase Budinger, he's checked in for Anderson. And the Pistons making a change here as well. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Evan Turner. And here's Schroeder. Feeds it to Aldridge. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. So for Las Vegas, Kirilenko comes in for Chase Budinger. And the Machine subbed in for Jamal Crawford. And Detroit with a change here too. Turner's checked in. Schroeder kicks to Aldridge. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Pistons lead by 10.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
Las Vegas, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. High post try. Can't get it to go. Korver with the defensive effort. Pistons leading by 10. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Check out the game for Korver. He's got 24 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Las Vegas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. It's stolen by Korver. Now here's Schroeder. Guarded closer. Len's shot is off.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, you got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. Just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And he knocks down the first one.
That's his second personal foul.
Good on both. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder with the ball. Dishes it to Aldridge. Passes it to Schroeder. Len, a screen. 5 on the clock. Layup off the pick. And he sinks the layup. Len's got 8 here in the quarter.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
It's good, and the Pistons leaders get back down to 10 with the basket from the Machine.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Schroeder passes to Turner. Len with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Schroeder. Shot. No good. And it's Las Vegas the other way.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
They get it again. Okafor kicks to Lopez. Goes back up. Detroit with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. The pass to Korver. Good on the three-point shot. And the Pistons lead by 13.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quiet.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
After after a rookie season in which he really struggled, Dennis Schroeder made big strides last year.
Yeah, I think pretty much dramatic improvements across the board, Kevin. Really a most improved candidate for sure. He solidified that reserve unit for the Hawks, in my opinion.
Las Vegas again missing.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here.
Will Marcus find
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the Kyle Korver. No matter what they threw at him during the season. And that brings us to the